Entering Accessibility tab, menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers.
It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. It's the Utah Utes and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with Morgan Scalley. He told me before the game he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Red Raiders ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Deep in the end zone, it's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Utah Utes offense will get the football first. Wayshawn Parker, if you like running the football, we've got a couple of guys who can flat do it in this one.
And man, oh man, if times change, where you're seeing two senior running backs go at it, right? Like back in the day, oh, you got so many hits, you got so many takes on the body. Well, NIL, these guys are getting paid a little bit better. These two guys, been around the block, Palmer. We know who they are. We know what they are. And I know this means a lot. Who wants to show off the most and say, hey, wait a minute, we talking about my NFL draft? Remember, I showed this guy up. Like, our team won. I had the better day.
Yeah, and both of these guys are going to get their touches in this game. Make no mistake about it. Both offenses are predicated on the ability to control the line of scrimmage and run the football. And what I like about these two guys, they are home run hitters. Don't blink. It takes one play, and they can go the distance. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. In the den of the crowd, here's Joseph. Out wide left, it's Townsend. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Utes will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Red Raiders offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And it will be Will Hammond at the controls. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Payne. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The give is to Williams. He's past the sticks. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through it. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
The option, he'll keep it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Buying time to his right. Out wide right, it's Simmons. Quick step and go. Makes the grab in their space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They went 3 and out on their their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Joseph makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. They're working that left side. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Handoff for Parker. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
On the option. Nice move there. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. They give running right is Parker. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Again, it's Wayshawn Parker. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. The Utes line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. One final play before the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Danzy. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Right back to the well. He's past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. Maybe some room here. He's at the touchdown. Brett Brenner. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Nothing but a paper trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he'll bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun, it's Parker. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Joseph on the play action. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense are ready to go. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. The give is to Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Handoff to Joyner. They knock him down right there.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Scanning the field is Hammond. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. On the return, looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll run for it. It's Parker. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
When your run game's working like this early in the game, man, it makes everything so easy. And after big runs like that, watch for this offense to come back and attack some play action down the field.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go play action with Joseph. Makes a catch. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Now here's Joseph. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they can't make the play on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting.
They put on the heat and they blocked it. He picks it up. That's a live ball.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give is to Williams. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fresh setter down's going to the air. And he avoids the sack.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Hits inside. It's Coleman Williams. Swamped immediately.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Throwing Joseph. Working that left side now. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They go to the wide receiver screen. Snowed under by the defense. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. Left side is Parker. He's running free down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Utah!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Second and long here. To the air, it's Hammond. Back's got it on the screen.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? Push is ahead. Makes one man miss. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Motion from the wideout.
Eagle, check, Eagle. Wilson. Replace. Leak. Venom. Straight at the end.
Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
They'll need a bunch on second down.
Eagle.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Extending the play. Flies to the ground, he got away and picked up the first down on a second and long. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Sets his feet, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. Good timing on the quick outs. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Utes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. And the returner goes down. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Coming out of the locker room at the half, the Red Raiders head coach told me, listen, things have not been going right lately, but they have found some momentum here in this ballgame. He said, I know we've got a lot of clock left, a lot of game left, but it all starts right now to continue to believe. They get the ball to start the second half, and we'll see if they take that first half momentum into the third. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Wilson.
Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on you. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
It's a reverse. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
Here's a give to Joyner. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Making the adjustment. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. It's complete. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And, man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches. Finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today just hadn't been on the same page.
Leaves it with the back. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right side, it's Joyner. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
You can see why this running back is on the field on 3rd down. He's a weapon in the passing game. Really nice job by the quarterback. He got through his progressions really, really quickly. Found the running back, just dumped it off, and he was able to make something happen with it, move the chains, keep the offense on the field.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Look out! Caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. wide receiver going in motion. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits to the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Number 47, set to kick it away.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Final play of the quarter coming. Joseph turns it upfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One final period to play. We'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Joseph on the play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff, Wayshawn goes left. At the 45 on his way. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Just smothered on the play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Throwing Joseph. Got his man. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Rush right in his face. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. The run inside. It's Williams. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Takes a hit as he fires. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Got his man on the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started and come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Out wide left, it's Mars. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. From the gun on 3rd down, Joseph reels it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Rush is on. They get to him as he throws. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. Timeout called by the Utes, that's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback changing the play. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Turns into the pile. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Quick give. It's Danzy. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The give is to Williams. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Drives inside. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
The Red Raiders will go for it here on 4th down. Looking for the marker. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Joseph fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. The give is to Williams. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be his... Here they come, and it's blocked. And they've got him for a safety, and that's going to do it for this one. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
And that stings for this offense. You got the football, a chance to go make a big play. Take control of this football game, and you give up the safety. Now they get the football back. Under 2 minutes, everything now against you. This team is going to have to find...
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Left side, it's Brigg. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, that couldn't have worked out any better for the offense. Receiver understanding, hey, we're down a possession, 2-minute situation. We don't have timeouts. I got to catch this pass. I need to get out of bounds. He did exactly that.
Taking a shot. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoil.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of